What's going on, everyone? So, Gabe Vincent. He is a guy that is going to be very important for this Lakers team. Point of attack, 3-and-D guard that can slot in and play his role, understands his role, veteran, been there, done that, right? A guy that is known to elevate come playoff time, which is very important, very key. Lakers have several guys that have a history of playoffs come around. Count on me. I'm here. I'm your guy. Let's go, right? And you need that. I mean, it's not that long ago, Gabe Vincent was the second, third best player on a Miami Heat conference, NBA finals team. And he was hitting the big shots and he was making the big plays and he was just doing everything for that team. He is capable of doing that for these Lakers, right? Guy that can help initiate, be a point of attack, knock down the open three, do the dirty work. He's not going to raise guards. He's not going to rebound crazy or anything like that. But again, just diving for loose balls, sacrificing his body, playing stout defense, right? Being an anchor and a voice and a veteran and somebody with that experience that's comfortable in those moments. Games on the line. I've hit this shot. I've done this. Don't worry. Give me the rock, right? Like, you need those guys. He's been much better, right? Because, look, the journey of Gabe Vincent has been a wild one, right? Bunch of excitement, right, when we got him. Hey, this is a guy that can really kind of be an impact guy and be a big piece to us winning a championship, to this guy never plays and only played 11 games and is terrible, to he returned and was literally the worst offensive player in the league. Was literally one of the worst players in the league when he played. It's not an opinion. That's not just a thought. No, that was a statistical fact for a good majority. And then he just kind of started figuring stuff out, started getting a little bit of rhythm. Has he had his inconsistencies? Sure, right? He is still a role guy. He is, your seventh guy off the bench or whatever. But he is a guy that you're going to need in spots, in stretches, and big moments. He's got to hit shots, right? He's got to make sure he's knocking down that three. Bad nights happen, bad shooting nights, bad games happen. But more often than not, he needs to hit that shot. He needs to impact the game beyond just his shooting and scoring. We need to see him, what else are you doing, right? When the offense isn't working and things aren't going right and just you can't seem to find the bottom of the net, how else are you contributing to the game of basketball to help the team win? We live in a world where, offense is king, and many people look at it, hey, man, if you're not giving me 15, you're not doing nothing. And I get that. But you also need guys to do the dirty work. You need a guy that's willing to dive on that floor and get that basketball. You need a guy that is willing to stand there and take that charge. You need a guy that is willing to do the winning plays and do the things that are going to help you win. Playoff basketball in particular is so nuanced. There's so many little sequences, little moments, little things that go incredibly unnoticed that you don't even think about that equal wins in the playoffs. All it takes is one key rebound, one key shot, one key turnover, right? There's so many different things. Denver with Aaron Gordon, right? Gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. gets it, squares up, rises up, shoots the shot, knocks it down. All of a sudden, that entire series changed. Lakers end up losing that game and get ran through the rest of that series. The entire series changes if he doesn't get that rebound or Michael Porter Jr. doesn't hit that shot. Right? Because now Lakers have that win. The mentality is different. The confidence is different. Everything is different. Right? But then those things happen. All the momentum, everything shifts and changes. Gabe Vincent is one of those guys. He's one of those guys that can change the momentum, that can change the outcome of a game or a series just by doing little things. People aren't thinking even something as simple as just like a deflection, right? Minnesota still has possession of the ball, but there's only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. So now Minnesota's in a position to where they have to take a tough contested shot or tough rush shot. And thinking about that, you're just, oh man, good deflection. All right, get back on defense. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, like that they missed, got us the ball, right? We go down the other way, boom, hit a three or get a bucket or get an and one or whatever. It's just something as simple that you're not even thinking about. Boom, can change everything. And then you start getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these little nuanced plays. All of a sudden, it can be the difference maker. That's something that Gabe Vincent brings. The hustle, the energy, the drive, the effort. Right? Like, I'm curious to see how much some of the role players play outside of, guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent. I think those three guys, more than anybody, are going to play most, if not all, of the minutes off the bench. But we need those guys to also impact the game on all faucets. Right? Gabe's got to be able to hit some shots. Dorian Finney-Smith has got to be able to hit some shots. Right? Like, we need guys to be able to hit shots. And the more guys like Gabe Vincent are hitting shots, the better this team is. Again, Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves are going to be most, if not a large majority of your offense. Right? But if this is a 3-on-5 event, night in and night out, like, yeah, you might win some games. You might win a round, maybe even 2. But eventually that's going to catch up to you. Eventually you're going to take that L because you're going to have a team that is going to show up. There are going to have 5, 6, 7 guys that are going to show up. Right? Lakers need to make sure that those role guys are showing up. Gabe is hitting shots and rebounding and creating turnovers and playing defense, staying in front of guys and not getting beat and, taking some pride on your assignment. Take some pride on your assignment. Take some pride in your work. Get it locked down. Get it focused. Let's go win. Right? Lakers have a real shot here. But you need those guys outside of LeBron, Luka, and Austin Reeves. And Gabe Vincent is one of those guys. Again, has the experience, has had excellent moments and sequences, and was, on a finals team as one of the best players. Right? Like, there's so many things that Gabe can bring to this team, to this roster. It's why we were all so excited when we got him. Right? And then it was just disappointment. Now you're starting to see the excitement again. And I really hope he keeps that up at come playoffs because he's going to be very crucial for this team. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Kind of mix in the middle. What do you think of Gabe Vincent? I'd love to hear it either way down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.